We have mystery yarn today. If that sounds like something you want to stick around for, grab your project, grab your drink, and hang out with me for a few minutes. Come on. Good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn and I'm glad you're here. Whether you are a new viewer or you're a returning viewer, I'm glad you took time out of your day. I usually knit, crochet, sew, some diamond painting, lots of gardening, lots of homesteading, and lots of other DIY projects. But today, we're going to focus on yarn. I have a yarn fairy. Yes, I have a yarn fairy. I did not ask if I could use her name, so I'm going to exclude that. But this is a D-stash, so my yarn fairy nor I have any clue what's in these bags. I'm going to admit, it's like 1 o'clock. And I've had 2 caffeines, so I'm sticking with my plain Jane sparkling ice. Well, it's not plain Jane. It is Starburst Fruit Punch. And y'all know how I love my sparkling ice. So, if I sound a little bit wired and excited, I am. But, I mean, come on, it's yarn. There is some caffeine involved in that, but it's yarn. Now, if you want to know more about the yarn and where it came from, I will disclose that later if I can. If I can't, it won't be in the video. So, this thing's taped up within an inch of its life, so I'm trying to make sure that if I cut it up here, it is not going to catch on yarn. So let me see if I can get a lead on it. And if you ever open a package from me, please open just as carefully, because I do not want you opening or cutting your goodies with me. I try to make sure that no piece of fiber, no piece of cloth or whatchamacallit, I hope I did that. I don't want to show her address. Ooh, okay. We got lots of yarn. All right, let's go through this. All right, there's 3 packages. And y'all, what I'm seeing, I'm seeing color, I'm seeing neutrals. Oh, okay. Somebody after my own heart. All right, I have some True Boo, which is bamboo and polyester from Lion brand. Looks like is it the 3 the same color? I think they are. I think they're all called Star. But they are clearance yarns, and it honestly, it kind of reminds me, is that the Hobby Lobby clearance thing? I didn't know if they had True Boo or if this was a Joanne thing, but there's 3 of these puppies. Now, this one feels like it's full. These 2 might be missing just a little, but if so, it's very, very little. But Jesus, this stuff is so soft. So very soft. All right, I think this goes with this and this goes with this. Oh, okay. Ooh, hold on. This is a nice little blend. It's from Ice Yarns. It is elegant, and it's got 30% merino, 18% linen, 18% bamboo, and 28% cotton. But look at this beautiful purple. I think that's the color is elegant. I don't know. It's gorgeous. And look how it's spun. It's like the nubbly with the piece of line in around it. I can't even get my words out. Maybe I had too much caffeine. But this right here is, let's see how much. This is 50 grams, 120 meters. Wow. I don't know. What can I do with that, y'all? It's a nice, now it's not super duper soft because of that linen, I think. The cotton, the merino, and the bamboo are all soft. You can feel that in there. But I think that little bit of linen, and I wonder if that's what it's wound with, because the linen and bamboo is equal 18%. But you know what? Those fibers actually are very conductive or conducive to, ooh, oh, look at that color. I'm going to pull one out. Oh, that is beautiful. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. That is very conducive to a beautiful drape, right? This right here, it's self-striping. That there's no color on here. But it's 100% acrylic. I wouldn't be able to wear it down here in the South because of the acrylic, but that could be a cute little summer top. I don't know what this is, but I grabbed it and it is so stinking soft. All right, I have never done. I've never bought a cotton acrylic blend because, again, in the South. But I picked this up, y'all, and it is so soft. This is Cotton Fair by Premier. It is a fine 2-weight that requires... I just look up under my glasses. How about that? A 3.5 knitting needle or 4.5 crochet hook. But this is a summer top waiting to happen. It is very close to my flesh tone, so I don't know that I could pull this off, but it's called Bright Peach. I might have to try. My only concern is the acrylic portion in here. It would make it hot. But now the person who is destashing this lives in Florida. So I'm thinking I might see more cottons and bamboo in these bags. Ooh, I got 4 of these puppies. Look at this. Wow. Okay, hold on. I'm pulling out something else too. Nah, get back in there. What in the world is that? I'll have to wait till I get in there. This right here is also soft, and I'm willing to bet this is, yep, it's 100% cotton, and it's called Jeans. It's 50 grams, 140 meters, with a 3 to 4 millimeter hook or needle size. Look at that. It's that lovely little brown. Now that, I wonder if I can make my daughter-in-law a top with this. It's 140 meters, so that's 520, no, that's 560 meters. But she's like me, she likes the oversized tops. So, but I was just thinking maybe do a top for her. Okay, y'all, the only thing I'm seeing is purple, 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 purple. And one blue. Nope, nope, nope. Hold on. Okay. I don't know what they are. They're in little balls without oh wait, there's some with wrappers. Okay, hold on. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these little puppies. 8 of them. And they're all shades of purple. Look at this. I don't even know what fiber content this is yet, but I'm in love. I am in love. Okay, another blend. It's a 50 cotton, a 50 acrylic. Again, 50 grams, 140 meters. So it's going to be a size 3. Again, 4 to 5 millimeter hooks or needles. But, oh, now this isn't as soft as this. But there is so much of this. If I could do a top, I might. Or, there's a lot of this. Okay, so I have, how many did I say? 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 of these. That's 800. That's 1,120, I think. Let me see if I can. I did it just off the top of my head at 1,120. Let me see. 140 times, what did I say, 8? Nope, I did not. I did plus. Times 8 equals, yep, 1,120. So that's 1,120 meters. So 1,120 meters for yards. It's more yardage. All right. All right, so that's 1,224 meters. I mean, 1,224 yards. That is a lot. I'm not a shawl person because I'm in the South, but I might have to make one out of this because the way those colors do, oh, Jesus. Okay. Mercy. All right, I have 2. That's what this was. Okay. So I have used this style of yarn before. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have to put this back in here until I find a spot. So I'm going to, and y'all, this bag was packed. It was stuffed to the brim. And I was warned that they were healthy. They're definitely healthy bags. I am in love with this stuff. Ooh, let me tell y'all. Alright, so I have used this style yarn before. It is basically unplied. It's 4 strands. I think this one is 4. Yeah. So this one is 4 strands. And it's basically undone thread. It's basically what it is. And the gradient in this is pink to blue to purple to blue. Actually, let me do it that way. That's going to be a heck of a lot better of a money shot. Now, this is 150 grams, 600 meters. So I have 1,200 meters. So I probably have about 1,300 yards, if that calculation is anything to go by. Now, I'm wanting to say this is cotton. No, it is a blend. It is a 50 cotton, 50 acrylic blend. These scream shawls because of this type of wine, the thread. Now, I don't know. I've only done, I did a mesh style crochet top for myself with the previous yarn that I have, and I still have some more in my stash like this that I haven't worked up, only because I don't know. I don't want to do a mesh top, but I want to try knitting with it. Ew, y'all. I might try to knit me a tank top with this. I might do that. That kind of excites me a little bit. Okay, bag 2. Jesus, Pete. That took a long time to go through that bag, and I'm sorry. I can't turn it. All right, I'm gonna take a chance right here. Ah, good. Because I can't turn the address toward y'all. But there's more cotton. Alright. I think this is 100% cotton. This is Yarn Bee, yep. These sugar wheels are so stinking soft. My daughter-in-law bought a few of these to make hand towels. I was teaching her how to knit, and she didn't go through with knitting them. She did pull that out, but I think she's crocheting them now. And let me tell you, this is some soft stuff. Alright, so I have sugar wheel cotton. Ooh. Oh, wait, this is Willow Yarns, but it feels like the same exact thing, and it's not. This is a 60 cotton, 40 acrylic blend. Alright, I got one of those, two of those, three of those. But you know what? That could actually go together. See, I don't know. On these blends, I don't think that I could use them as towels either because of the acrylic content. Okay, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Dagnabbit. Yep, I tend to get excited with yarn. Can you tell? Alright. These right here, I don't know that I would make a towel with these, but that would be a very pretty neutral either placemats or see, placemats you wouldn't have to worry about the acrylic, because if it's so hot that it's on your plate and it'll melt the acrylic, your food is way too hot when you put it on your plate. Oh, excuse me. What am I thinking of? I saw it, the minute I saw the colors, I thought about it, and then it went away. And I said placemats, but it wasn't placemats what I was thinking. I don't know. Y'all got any ideas? It hit me and then it disappeared. But you know, this would also be a very gender neutral baby blanket. And being cotton and acrylic blend, it wouldn't be super heavy. And these are it doesn't tell me. Oh, the color name is Apple Blossoms. But it doesn't tell. Oh, here it is. It is 150 grams, 311 yards. So I have about 900 yards, because it looks like some of these two might have been used a little bit. I don't even mind, so I'm guessing at least 900 yards. But you pair that with another cotton or another cotton acrylic blend, and I think that would be a pretty baby blanket. All right, I have more cotton. I am tickled pink. I have cotton. All right, so I have like several of these. I love this cotton. Right? Yep. Yep. All right, that's it on that bag. Let me put these back here. Now. All right. So, these yarn bees. All right, put those in there. Okay. Oh, these are glorious. Okay. This actually, would that go with that? That, you know what? It might be a shade too dark for that. What do y'all think? But I could still make it work, because they still, this is a little bit thicker, but not by much. I could use this as a joining yarn or something like that. And these right here, I'm not a green person usually. I'm trying to find the name of this thing. River Run. That's these two is River Run. Actually, wait, are they both River Run? Yeah, they're both River Run. But, I don't know. You know what would look really pretty with this? Bandanas. Or a market bag. I don't know. This might be too drapey for a market bag. This right here, I think I have some in this color. If not, I have one that would go with this very well. This is called Didnt's. And I have two of those. And these are 153 yards a piece. So that could definitely be bandanas for sure. But the thing about it is I don't wear bandanas. I love making bandanas. I love making bandanas. I love making market bags. And I don't use either one of them. My two most favorite things to make, and I don't use either one of them. I do use my hand towels, which is my third favorite thing to make. But you know, you think about the market bags are crochet, the bandanas are crochet, and my hand knit towels are hand knit, of course. Hence the name. Alright, I'm kind of nervous about this one too because it is so well taped. I just don't want to get anything wrong. Alright, come on, puppy. Ooh. Alright, I think I got more cotton. I think I got more cotton. Ooh, I don't know. Whatever the colors, I mean, whatever they are, they're beautiful colors. This is Bernat Softy Cotton. Okay, so it's a 60-40 cotton to acrylic blend. Isn't that beautiful? It's called Golden Haze. I like that. That is pretty. And there's two full skeins and maybe a half in this bag. They are 254 yards, so I at least have 500 yards. I probably have about maybe 650 yards of this. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. Not that I love this cotton yarn to go with that, but, oh, see, this is too floofy. They're both considered a 3. They might consider this one a 4, though. It's not marked, so I don't know. Oh, it is marked. It does say 4. Okay. But when you pull this tight, let's see. No, that's definitely a 4. Okay. Nope. That's not going to work. Okay. You know, you don't know till you try. You don't know till you try. All right. So, I am going, ooh, I love this though. I've never been I've done cotton and bamboo blends. I've done, cotton, of course, and then I've done bamboo. But I've never, like I said, I've never done a cotton and acrylic blend, so I don't know. That's a cute little top she's wearing in the picture, though, that they have as a pattern on the back of the ball band. On the back of the label. Okay. This is too much like work. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This is like nice work. Beautiful sunshine out there. And at least I'm not out there in the hot heat. It's getting kind of warm in here because I don't have the AC on. Because I couldn't film with the AC on. But this right here, this is beautiful. Lorena is the color of this. And it is a cotton, it's a 50-50 cotton acrylic blend. And 280 meters out of this 100 gram. But look at that. Look at those colors. And these all make me think of summer. Well, there's a lot of these. There's 4 of these at how many yards? 280 meters. So that's 4. That's 9. No. My math ain't mathing right now. Sorry, y'all. What'd I say? It was 280 meters. $11.20 again. So I know that's 1,224 yards. That's beautiful. All right, I say this, if I could find, this is they're considering this a 2-weight. I wonder, I don't think I have another 2-weight. Do I have another 2-weight? I think I do, but I don't think the colors would go well with that. But if I could get like a solid white, wait, I do have some ice yarns. It's a bamboo blend. I think it's a cotton bamboo blend from Ice Yarns. I think I have red. I know I'm looking at one. It's like a red, corally orange type look. But I think I have white. That would be pretty together in a blanket. Ooh. Okay. My last little bit. And this is Noro yarn. Okay, I am a Noro newbie. I have never used it before. I've seen plenty enough people do, but I've never done it myself. Alright, this blend says it is 40% cotton, 30% silk, and 30% viscose. Not the super softest I've ever felt. See, the thing about a lot of people misconceive silk to be smooth and soft and silky, not in yarn. In material, yes. You get the strength from the silk when you buy silk and yarn. It's a pretty color though. It's not an automatic color that I would use, but I wonder, I don't know what I would do with this, y'all. And that's partly why I've never bought Noro, because I just simply don't know what I would do with it. These are 125 meters for a 50 gram ball. Now they're saying, so it's a 4 to 4.5 inch, 4 to 4.5 millimeter. Not inch, y'all, not inch. Hooker yarn or hooker needles, but I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Normally when I see yarn, I at least get 1 or 2 maybe decent little ideas, but I am drawing a blank. Now, these are Takanatsu, if that's how you say it. I don't know. But it's a Noro brand, made in Japan. I don't know. Y'all got any ideas? So this is giving me about 375 meters, which is probably going to be about 400, maybe 425 in yardage. Let me see. I'm curious. Let's see what I say. 375. 410. So I wasn't too bad. I wasn't too far off. I like it. I just don't know what to do with it. So, that is it for my Yarn Fairy Happy Mail. Now, I will say this. If I get permission to share this person, if she has any more destashing stuff, I will have her thing linked below. But if you do not see it linked below, the very first thing on my description would be her YouTube channel. If that is the case, if she doesn't have any more, it will not be linked up top. And I will say, sorry, you know, I'm gonna find out though. But I am guilty of pre-recording this because I will not be here when you see it. This just came in the mail yesterday. So I am I'm gonna show my daughter-in-law. Cause she was here when the mailman brought this yesterday. But I got to show my daughter-in-law. And I couldn't wait to open it anymore. And I knew that I would need to pre-record some videos for y'all for the week when I am going up to the mountains with my son and daughter-in-law for my grandbaby's birthday. But I hope y'all enjoyed that. I love a good de-stash. I try to find de-stashes that I can drive to because you just never know. But this was a total surprise. My yarn fairy, thank you very, 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 very much. Because I had a ball. There's so many things that I could do with this stuff. I'm not kidding. I'm just gonna... And in fact, a couple of those may go to the mountains with me. I haven't decided what I'm packing yet. But a couple of those might go. Especially, and this is just sitting here looking so beautiful. This one. And, hold on. I'm trying to get it. It's the two things that are sitting on the top. So either I'm going to take the 3 balls of this or these two. Because they're just staring at me so beautifully. And they're both super soft. And they're both blends. So, my cape, I've never been a multi-whip girl. But I think someone's saying that I deserve a multi-whip cape now. So, I might end up having to put a badge on that cape that says, I'm a cotton acrylic blend girl. I don't know. But these are a perfect way for me to find out if I can do it living in the South and wear it. Because, you know, I've made cotton and I'm making some with merino. But I don't know. Now, I'm sorry, there's so many good ideas that's coming up in my head. Because that the unstranded stuff makes me think that I want a tank top out of that too. And I think there's enough for me to do that. If worse came to worse, I could find another supplier that has some similar to that. Or I could just look to see if Ice carries it. And get maybe one more or a solid. I think I would go with the solid blue. I don't know. Anyway, I hope y'all have enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed the surprise of it. I enjoyed seeing it and it sparking some creativity and some imagination and whatnot. But again, if the de-stasher still has some, I will link it down in the description below. If it's not, I'm sorry. She's already empty. I don't know this fellow podcaster personally. My yarn fairy sent these to me, so I'll have to find out and let y'all know. But I hope that you've enjoyed it. I did. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but all that caffeine, man, all that caffeine. So I'm going to get off here. Until the next video, take care of you. Try to find you a little bit of joy, even if it's handling some yarn or some fabric or some diamond painting. Whatever brings you joy today, grab a hold of it. Don't let go. I will see you in the next one. Take care of you. Bye.